sometimes in life we really want it all ways, don't we? We want to eat as much cake as we like and not put on any weight, or have a decent performing car without any of the sort of negative CO2 or high fuel running costs. Well, the BMW 330e can't help you with your cake, but it might be able to help you with your fuel bill. This particular 330e, finished in white, has the Sport package, so it has some slightly sportier flares to it. It's certainly a good looking car. Everything from those chromed signature kidney grills to the detailed lights, the overall rake of the car, it looks really good, and that's obviously all because the new 3 Series is actually a pretty good looking car. It's just proportionally correct, isn't it? And obviously very recognisable as a 3 Series, a model that has now got such a long history. Now, hybrid cars are nothing new, but to put it in a car with such popularity as the 3 Series could prove to be a bit of a turning point for this sort of alternative fuel. Now, we still have a 2 litre petrol engine under the bonnet, 4-cylinder turbocharged unit, same as the 330i effectively. But also in the boot we've got a pack of batteries. Now, all the power powers just the rear wheels, it's not all-wheel drive, so you still get that pure BMW feel. I will come back onto that. And when all's said and done, you've still got 248 brake horsepower, and that's pretty good in a car that BMW claims will do 148 mpg combined. Inside, it's your typical 3 Series. You get some nice supported leather seats in this model. You also get the excellent BMW Idrive system with this touchpad and scroll wheel combo down here. Widescreen display is obviously great for navigation, but also all your infotainment needs. It's much easier to navigate because of its proportions. You sit quite low in this car in comparison to some of its competitors, and I suppose that adds to its slightly sportier feel. The H point or the hip point being lower in the car makes you feel you're sort of cocooned by the rest of the machine. Moving back, you've got good head and legroom for the 2 outermost passengers, but again, as with many of these premium rear wheels, you've got quite a large transmission hump, which means the middle passenger will have to straddle that. Now, the boot is a bit smaller to house those batteries at 370 litres, but it's nice and flat, nice big load area, and it's, it's good enough for whatever the family needs might be. The Sport pack also adds these heated leather seats and the red stitching around the wheel. Now, as with any 3 Series equipped with the Sport pack, you get some changeable modes, ranging from Sport Plus, which allows you to kick the tail out a little bit. Oh yes, just because this is a hybrid doesn't mean it's lost any of its BMW characteristics. But then also you have Eco Pro on the other spectrum, which allows you to save some fuel. It reduces throttle response, basically does the opposite of what Sport Plus does. But keeping it in its sharpest setting, you really do get that true BMW feel. The car feels pointy and agile. You can't feel the weight of the batteries all that much, to be perfectly honest. I think you'd have to do a direct comparison side to side with the petrol equivalent to really notice. The ride might be a tad on the firm side, but I have to say it controls its body motion with just a masterful prowess. It's hardly any roll at all. Of course, when you stamp on the accelerator, not only do you have the surge of power from the petrol engine, but also the immediate torque from the electric motor. It actually will do 0 to 62 miles an hour in 6.1 seconds and go on to a top speed of 140 miles an hour, which isn't bad at all. Now, power is sent to the rear wheels by this excellent 8-speed automatic transmission, which you can control via these paddles here, with just the most silky smooth, seamless shifts. I mean, this gearbox is being widely used across the industry because it's just so good. Obviously, this car can hold its own on the motorway, and refinement overall is pretty good. Now, speaking of selectable modes, there's another menu of car modes under the eDrive mantra here. So if you push this button, it brings up a menu, and what you have is a mode called Max eDrive, which will reduce the amount of power that the engine supplies to the wheels and primarily use the electric motor, which is great because whenever you're driving around town, you get that silent, relaxing, tranquility you get with electric cars. I am actually quite a big fan of electric cars. It's just the range anxiety that sort of stops people from really going for them at the moment. This, you sort of get the best of both worlds, don't you? So right now we're cruising along, the engine's actually ready, it's not running. It will kick in if I put my foot to the floor and need a lot of power, but wafting around town it's absolutely silent. Then, if you go down to the next one, you have Save Mode. Now what this will do, it will kick the petrol engine in quite seamlessly actually, and it will charge the battery up to 50% as you're going along, but not use the battery at all. And this means that you can save that battery power for when it's better used in stop-start traffic around town. Or what I usually leave it in is the third mode, which is auto, which just kicks the engine in when it needs it, but on the whole, battery power at low speeds, engine power at higher speeds. It does quite a good job of managing both, and that's probably how you're going to get your best fuel economy figures. Now, 148 mpg in perfect test conditions, I'm not going to deny, might be possible, but in the real world of stop-start traffic and then motorway and then, you know, different weathers, and this is why it's quite difficult to come up with an official figure, this week we've got around about the high 50s, which isn't too bad at all, really. In the all-electric mode, the BMW 330e will go for 25 miles solely on electrical power. From a fast charge socket, you can charge the 330e up to 100% in about 2 hours, or if you plug it in at home, it's 3.5 hours. That said, on the move, you can regenerate energy quite quickly through regenerative braking and also through the transmission. Now, the BMW 330e will cost you £34,235, which is about £1,000 more than the solely petrol equivalent of this car. Is it worth the increase? Well, if you think about it, you're not going to be paying road tax. If you live in the city, no congestion charge. And of course, you're going to save a lot on fuel over the year. I'd say that the value for money in this car is pretty good, and overall, driving it around, I've really enjoyed it. It's got the performance when you need it, it's got the eco credentials when you need it, and it's quite a hard car to fault because, of course, it's a BMW 3 Series and it's just one of the kings of its class anyway. So there you go, the new BMW 330e, a car that will indeed let you have your cake and eat it.
Thanks very much for watching, and let us know what you think in the comments below. Please subscribe for more on the latest and greatest cars to hit the road. For all of the latest automotive news, written reviews and coverage from motor shows, go to www.insidelane.co.uk.